everybody. Welcome to Tunacheki. This is Mikey Mushi, and thank you for tuning in to our special Saturday live stream. Today, we've got many things to talk about, but first, let's start with greeting everybody who's joining us. Thank you so much. Welcome. We'll give people some few minutes to join in the live stream. We always know it takes a bit of time before we get it going. So greetings to every one of you on the continent and in the diaspora. We really appreciate you and what you've made us be. We started as a small channel, but now we are starting to become this huge influential channel, which strives to tell real African stories, which strive to put the African narrative in the forefront, which strives to correct all the damage the Western media news organization has been doing since they colonized us. Okay, they've been continuing doing this misinformation program on the African narrative. So thank you so much for allowing us to be able to tell our African stories, giving us this audience, and we really appreciate you. Thank you, Rob Green. Umoja ni nguvu. Congratulations, bro. So Rob Green is giving us a $5 super chat. We really appreciate you, Rob Green. You've been with us since almost the beginning, and we really appreciate you. So his message says, Umoja ni nguvu, congratulations, bro. So it means unity is strength, right? And it's a really good message to start the stream today. So as all Africans come together, we tell one story, we will be so powerful. It will change the whole narrative on Africa. Thank you, Rob Green. So let's see how many people have joined so far. So Facts About Africa is saying amazing achievement, congratulations, great to be here. So what you might not have known if you're new to Tunacheki, we reached the huge milestone of 700,000 subscribers, right? To put it into perspective, we started this channel with 3 subscribers. That was me, my other channel, and I think my aunt who started supporting us. So now we've reached 700,000 subscribers. We are heading close to the huge milestone of 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which will really be a huge achievement for a small African channel with no any form of financial backing, no media association with media news organizations. So we started out slow. We then reached the 100K plaque. They gave us this plaque, as you can see. Then from then on, we continued until we are here now. And the whole point of this message is telling you thank you, and onwards we go. We still continue, okay? Lutila Hobbs says, congratulations, living in America. I learned about Africa from watching your channel. Thank you so much. Our main goal is to educate you people. Our channel is usually categorized as an educational channel. The entertainment, the news, and the comedy, all that is a bonus. The main purpose of this channel is to educate you about Africa, okay? That has been the main purpose of the channel since day one, and we're still achieving it, right? So we'll do it in a way that's fun, that's relatable, that's understandable to an African, right? So let's get started. So this stream is a two-parter. First, as I said, it's telling you thank you for helping us reach 700K subscribers, and second is for us to teach you how we got to that 700K subscribers, okay? We will be going step by step, telling you all the tricks, the strategy, the method we used to create a successful African YouTube channel. We're continuing this series where we'll be helping other upcoming YouTubers create their own platform where they can tell their own stories. But first, quickly, a good super chat from Clement Humphrey. We really appreciate you, brother. As I was saying, the main purpose of Tunacheki is to tell the African story. So even if we have 700,000 subscribers, Africa has 1.3 billion people, right? So we cannot ourselves tell the story. So the best method and way we saw on how to achieve our goal is to have so many African YouTubers coming up, so many African YouTubers telling their own story, so many African YouTubers getting 1 million subscribers, getting a billion views, spreading the message. That's the best way of achieving this dream of a narrative told by Africans, from Africans, by Africans, for Africa, okay? That's the narrative, and that's the narrative we want to change and take back from what the Western media news organizations have been doing, all the damage they've been doing, okay? And to start that, first, we'll start with a few announcements as we wait for other people to join, okay? First, we have 2 huge events coming up. So we'll start with the ethnic festival. Okay, so we are a partner of them, and please tune in for the event. It will be amazing. There'll be dances, there'll be African food, African outfits, and the good thing is the events will be virtual, so you can join in from anywhere in the world, right? You can watch, you can participate. There are competitions. You can win some Tunacheki match and so on. Okay. And also talking about Tunacheki match, we have a new match store. Okay, you know, we have the Teesprings on YouTube that you people really support us on, and we really appreciate you. Our Teesprings is lit as like Fire Ele says, right? Lit. So we have our own specific store that uses recycled materials to create the shirt. So it's environmentally safe. And it's environmentally friendly, okay? So our shop is simple. It's just tunacheki.tv/shop or shop@tunacheki.tv, right? So make sure to check out the links in the descriptions below. You can buy your your match store. The link is in the chat. So you can buy shirts. We're trying to get more things you can buy there. You can buy hoodies. You can buy some costumes. So there are many match, and we will be trying to add new interesting African merchandise for you guys. And we really appreciate you for supporting us on Teesprings. We really appreciate you for supporting us on like our new shop, because people have already bought. Yeah. So this is our new shop. You can check it out in the screen. Let me show you. Okay. So on our next announcement is African History Month. Okay, I'm sure you've heard of Black History Month. You've heard of the Canadian version. You've heard of the UK version. So now some Africans have come up with the idea of doing Africa History Month. Okay, so the Africa History Month will be on the 1st of March. It will be streaming also on Tunacheki. We like we are the cradle of civilization, right? We're the ones who started this all, okay? So this is to appreciate all the Africans' contributions to the world, right? And I'm sure there'll be so many. I'm even wondering if a month will be enough, right? But this is a good step. We will be streaming the event, and check out links in the descriptions below for more information. And also you can email us at tunacheki@gmail.tv or tunacheki@gmail.com and info@tunacheki.tv to find out how you can participate in the event. If you're in like in the diaspora, if you're in another African country, we'll link you up with the organizers so like you can participate in the event, okay? So with that also, we want to mention our friend of Tunacheki is called Obafa app. So Obafa is this application where you get to discuss most of the topics most of the videos where that we post on Tunacheki, right? So if we post on why do Africans dance? You can go to the Obafa app, see that topic, and start communicating. Communicating with your fellow Africans on the issue, right? So So just to recap, we've talked about the ethnic festival. Okay. So the ethnic festival will be on the 26th to the 27th of February, where we'll be celebrating the Afro-Caribbean culture in the diaspora. Okay. Okay. So then after that, on March 1st, we'll have Africa History Month, where we will be streaming African History Month, where we celebrate the great African achievements of great Pan-Africanists and the great achievements made by Africans to contribute in this civilization that we call the world Earth. Okay. Another is the Obafa app. Make sure to check out the Obafa app. They are like really good friends of ours. Go there, create your account, start discussing these African topics. Okay. Another one is check out our new merch store. We have a new merch store, and your support really goes a long way. We always tell you that, and we always mean it. Another one is the other announcements will come at the end of the video. But first, let's see what people are saying. So Positive Africa is saying congratulations to Nacheki. Your channel is one of the channels that inspired me to be where I am on YouTube today. Okay, so this is the whole point of this video, to show you how we did it, to show you how we got here. Okay, and we'll try to go step by step to help you become to reach where we've reached, right? Because there's always going higher. Yeah. So without further ado, let's start. So how do we start this? So how did we do it? Okay. So the first step is consistency, right? So the most problems, like when people are starting their YouTube channel, is that they're always afraid to do it. They always say, I'll wait till I get a better camera. I'll wait till I get till I get a studio or what. No. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you should have like a good plan, right? That one, you don't need anything. You just need your brain and a pen and a paper, right? Like your mobile phone. Most of you are watching us with your mobile phone. Your smartphone is more than capable of creating a good YouTube video, okay? Yeah. And the next thing is just the drive to do it, okay? So use what you have, right? Don't postpone it. If you have a good idea, if you have a story on Africa that needs to be told, please just go for it. Start it, okay? And then when you start, don't give up on the first try. Don't give up on the second try. Don't give up on the third try. Don't give up on the fourth try, okay? Please keep on going. As I said, our first video that we did only got like about 7 views in the first month that we posted it, but right now it almost has 9 million views. Okay, so that's persistence and consistency, right? Don't give up when you create a video. Your first YouTube video, it gets 2 views. Okay, like don't give up. That's the whole point of YouTube. You put yourself out there. You hope you've done your best, and you use what you've learned to make it a better, to make the experience better. Okay, so I'm not just saying you go there, you make your video, you close your eyes, you hope for the best. No. You put yourself out there, you make the video, and then now the next steps is what you need to do. Okay, so as I said, you've already done it. There's no procrastinating. There's no waiting for this, waiting for that. You just said, I've made my first YouTube video. I've had this idea for years. I've had these ideas for decades, and I finally want to do it. Okay. So the next thing is that you don't stop, right? You've created your first video. Create a schedule. You start. Hey, maybe I'm working. This is part time. Maybe I'm a student. I've got other responsibilities. I can only manage to do this once a week, once a month. Make sure it's consistent. If you're posting once a month, make sure it's once a month at the same time, right? Yeah. If you're posting weekly, make sure it's weekly at like at certain times, at certain at certain dates, right? Like if it's daily, make sure it's at a certain time. If you're even posting 2 videos or 3 videos a day, make sure you have a schedule to it, okay? And consistency really helps. YouTube loves a consistent channel. YouTube loves somebody who constantly gives it like a content to share to people, okay? So that's the first step. Put yourself out there, make the video, be consistent about it. Don't create one video, then 2 months later, you create another one. 3 months later, you create, no. If you're going to do it, have a plan. Say, hey, this first month, I'll want maybe 4 videos. Spread it out evenly throughout the month, okay? Then that's how you start creating your channel. So the next step is using available tools. So this is one thing I've realized that most people on YouTube don't know, and most people don't like sharing. Most other YouTubers don't like sharing their secrets and tricks, okay? There's so many free tools. There's so many free tools that you can use. Just hold on a minute. So there's so many free tools that you can use on the internet to make your YouTube channel way better. Okay, so many tools. But first I'll tell you the ones that we've used personally for Tunacheki that have constantly given back to us. Okay, so if you have a YouTube channel and you're not using TubeBuddy, you're making a huge mistake, right? TubeBuddy. We'll put all the links in the descriptions below, but I'm sure most of you can just Google it on YouTube or write it somewhere. TubeBuddy, okay? It's a website, it's an extension, it's a software that helps you helps you make your YouTube channel better by giving you these extra tools. Okay, I cannot describe them. All of them in depth. We'll have another video, especially just for TubeBuddy, how to use TubeBuddy. But as of now, when this stream finishes, check out TubeBuddy, start using it immediately. Start with what you have. If you've never used it, there's no late time to start. Start using TubeBuddy. Another one that you've been making a mistake not using is vidIQ, okay? vidIQ. Also use that tool to the best of what they give you. Most of these tools, they are free, but if you want other features, you'd have to upgrade. But even to start, like for us, we just started paying for the other features just last year, right? But for the 5 years we've been on YouTube, we've just been using the free versions, and they've been more than capable of helping us. Okay, so use vidIQ. Then there are this other software that most people take it for granted, and it's the most powerful out of like if you compare TubeBuddy and vidIQ, this is the most powerful one. It's the YouTube's Studio Analytics page. It is so powerful because there's this saying: you cannot improve like what you cannot measure, right? If you cannot measure how your channel is doing, you cannot improve it. You cannot know your mistakes. You cannot know what to add, what to remove. Okay, so make sure you go to the YouTube creator page and see how to use Studio nicely, right? The YouTube creator page has so many tools, has so many materials you can read, so you know how to use the analytics page. The analytics page is so powerful, like very powerful, and it gives you all the information that you need to start creating content that is best suited for you, right? You can start creating news, maybe review videos. The analytics will tell you people don't like these review videos. You can start creating maybe dance videos. The analytics will tell you we love this video. So follow what the analytics tell you. Follow what your audience is telling you. That's the most powerful thing. All the videos that we do on Tunacheki is generated by our audience. Our audience interests, suggestions, arguments. So that's how we generate our content, right? that's with the tools that we use. Then there are other tools that they are niche tools, but just look for YouTube. Go to Google, just Google YouTube tools, YouTube extensions, YouTube software. Like, they'll really help you. But the ones I've mentioned are the ones you should start using now, today. The YouTube Studio analytics page, right? Make sure you study it, know what every button does, know where every tab does, know what every link does, know what every metrics is telling you, okay? That's the most important thing. Then TubeBuddy next. It's a very powerful tool. It helped us get so many subscribers just by its suggestions. And vidIQ. It's also a very good tool, especially for tags, for titles and all that. I will come to tags, titles, and thumbnails later, okay? So that is the second tip of how we achieved what we achieved. Another one is number 3. It's branding, thumbnails, and titles, okay? So you've created your YouTube channel. You've followed us, you're starting to use TubeBuddy, you're using vidIQ, you're using the YouTube analytics page, like you're consistent, you have a schedule, you're uploading your videos at a good steady rate, not daily, not weekly, maybe monthly, but it's a steady rate. Okay, so what next? So now you need to brand your videos seriously, right? Like YouTube is a competition. YouTube, I think, uploads 1 billion minutes of like I think they upload 1 billion minutes, 1 billion minutes of content every day, right? You're competing with that. Yours is just 5 minutes out of 1 billion that's being uploaded every day. So it's a competition, right? Don't put your video, no thumbnail, no descriptions, no tags, a title just called "This is a video about Africa." No. You really have to take it seriously, right? Sit down, come up with a plan, come up with a thumbnail, find a relevant but interesting thumbnail, okay? Like I've seen this, most people using this thing, you just put your face and you think it will help you. No. People, like most people go to YouTube for the content and the story, right? So like even if you're saying, hey, this is my vlog for Nairobi, right? Don't put your face, right? Mostly people know how you look if they've watched your video. Put how Nairobi looks, put where you're going to see, right? That's how you should work on your thumbnail, right? Put ratings, Nairobi tour, or like on it, like make it clean, don't make it cluttered, make it clear, right? So that's when it comes to the thumbnail. Then you can have a good thumbnail, but also the title matters, right? When you're making your YouTube titles, right, make it a conversation, right? Don't make it just a statement. This is video about Nairobi. No. Make it how I went to Nairobi and found it's the most beautiful city in the world, right? How I'll never leave Nairobi after visiting this. You'll not believe this about Nairobi, okay? Salome Russell is wishing us a big congratulations. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Okay. So that's what the point of a good title does, right? Like you're creating a story, you're giving somebody an advertisement of what your video is about, right? Like you're giving somebody a taste of what like they're about to watch. Okay, so for also doing your titles, there's so many online resources that can help you check out, improve your title game. Make sure to check out also another YouTuber. He's an African-American YouTuber. He's called Roberto Blake. He teaches this way better than I could, okay? Make sure you check out his channel, see the videos on thumbnails, see the videos on titles, okay? So another thing is also keywords. You should also put the keywords in the descriptions below. Make sure it's a full description, right? Just don't put video. Make sure in your description is describing what your video is about. YouTube really likes that. So that was number 3. Number 4, it's captions and translations, okay? There are more Mandarin speakers, there are more Portuguese and Spanish speakers and French speakers than there are English speakers, okay? So why lock yourself with only one language? So here at Tunachiki, we strive ourselves to translate our our videos through captions in Swahili, like a Zulu, like French, Arabic, Hindu. We try putting as many languages as possible so we can get a bigger audience. There's so many people in the diaspora. There's so many people interested in Africa, and like it's a job to educate the world. It's a job to correct the misconceptions on Africa that the world sees in Africa. Okay, so sharing this information to as many languages, you cannot go wrong. So make sure you translate your descriptions. That's free. You can use Google Translate. You don't need any special software. For captions, you can use your community captions, or you can pay for captioning services, right? But for your descriptions, make sure, at least for now, if you don't have the funds to get a translation service, make sure you use Google Translate to translate your descriptions in as many languages, okay? So for number 5, let me take a break. And don't mind the kittens. They're just all over. Okay. Don't mind the kittens. They're part of the of tuna chicken. Okay. So where was I? So number 5 is collaboration, sharing your videos, and joining networks. Okay. So like YouTube is not an island. You cannot be a lone YouTuber and be successful. You have to share people. You have to share your videos with people. You have to join YouTube networks. You have to join other communities on Facebook, on Twitter. You have to put yourself out there. Like tell people, hey, this is my channel. It's good. We should be collaborating. And here, I'm not talking about sub for sub. Let me be honest and like brutally honest with you. Sub for sub never works. Okay, that one is just a waste of your time. What I'm talking about is like you're creating friendships and collaborations and joining networks where people like share your videos, where people talk about your videos, where people give you ideas for doing like other videos. So you cannot live in a bubble. You have to know what's happening in the continent. You have to be in these groups. Okay, you can join like Reddit, like African groups, for a Kenyan Reddit group, South African Reddit group, to know what people are talking about. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You can join like a Facebook African group, Facebook Africa news group, to know the like what's on people's tongues, to know like what's the latest news, what is bugging people, what people is asking people, what's going on in the continent. Okay, so that's the best way to do it. Join networks. Don't just start your YouTube alone. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for collaborations, right? And this also brings us to our why we started Friends of Tuna Chicken. So we started Friends of Tuna Chicken to help you create your YouTube channel, right? We make things like we give you tips. We'll share your videos like in our huge community. We'll give you video ideas. We'll collaborate. We'll share videos. Okay, so that's why joining Friends of Tuna Chicken is helpful to you. And the only reason why we do Friends of Tuna Chicken is to allow you to become good African YouTubers, so you can continue doing what we're doing, right? Tuna Chicken needs all the help. Believe me, it needs all the help when it comes to African content, right? Africa has so much content. We need to up it. Okay. So and now, okay, before we go to our 6th suggestion, Shepherd Family Enterprise said, do you have to set a pattern time frame to launch each stream of videos? So we'll do this when I'm finished with point number 6. I'll be answering your questions. So they'll just appear on screen, and we'll go through them step by step. So like I can answer everybody nicely. And also, so for Tuna Chicken members, you can join the stream and you can ask your question live. The link is in the stream below. Then afterwards, we'll open it up to anybody in the chat who wants to join us. Okay. But before we go to that section, let's go to point number 6. Okay. Point number 6, which is the most important thing, is having a niche. Okay. So having a niche on YouTube is very important, and we'll chat on this a bit more. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about when I go like when I say having a niche. Having a niche is what African content will you talk about, right? Like our niche is African educational videos. Our niche is African news, Africa dance. So like ask yourself, what is your niche? Like what do you want to focus on? Are you focusing on educational video like Sabix Africa and Zanele? Are you focusing on more news or historical videos like a Sankofa Pan-African series? Are you focusing more on vlogging and people pieces like Wodemaya? So you have to ask yourself, like, what's your niche? Like what content, what's your interest when it comes to Africa? Are you a storyteller? Are you a reporter? Like, are you a dancer? Are you an entertainer? Are you a musician? Are you a rapper? Like, you have to tell, like, you have to know your niche so you know who you're targeting to. Okay, it's not always a good idea to broadcast and hope for the best. So like, see what your interest is, and a good way to know the best niche for you is what you're interested in, right? If you're a lawyer, your niche would be in like African law, African policies, things that will have to do with that. If you're a doctor, your niche should be in African healthcare, creating videos like that, telling like educating people, informing people, doing public announcement videos, showing people things about like African medicine and traditional medicine. So like that's how you know your what your niche is. Okay, so for me, like my background is in communications, and I use that to enable me to communicate to you what I think people should be like seeing about Africa. Okay, yeah. So that is what I mean when I talk about a niche. So with all those 6 points, let's do a quick review, and so we can know where to carry on next time. Okay. So we started with consistency, and please note we will go in depth in all these topics in our like other streams. I will be doing this every Saturday, teaching you people how to become good at YouTube. Okay, with to the best of my knowledge and abilities. So the first one is consistency. The second one is using available tools. The third one is branding thumbnails and titles. The fourth one is captions and translations. The fifth one is sharing videos, collaborating, and joining networks, African networks, or the networks that is on your niche. And the number 6 is having a niche. Okay. So with that said, first we'll start by just to go back. This stream will be 1 hour for today. I will not go so much in depth, but we'll just do this for 1 hour. So next we'll have our chat questions. Then we'll invite people from Tunachiki members to ask their questions live if they want, or you can just write it there. Then we'll open it up to anybody who's online to ask us a question. Okay. Yeah. So so let's start with the questions. I saw some on the chat. Let's see them pop up. Okay, so Akin is like, I would love to collaborate with Sankofa Pan-African series. So because Akin is in the Friends of Tunachiki network, it's so easy. All I have to do is I'll just connect Akin with Dr. Bumi from Sankofa Pan-African series. Okay, and like make it happen, like as simple as that. Okay, so Akin will connect you with Dr. Bumi, so you can collaborate with her. Another question. Let's see what's on the chat. Okay, so Shepherd Family Enterprise was asking, do I have a set of pattern timeframes to launch each streaming video? Yeah, that's a very important question, Shepherd. So YouTube, in the analytics, there's a tool that tells you when is the best time to post your video, right? Like you should check it out. It's in audience, and next time when you are doing a review on the YouTube Studio, I'll show you where exactly it is. But YouTube tells you exactly when most of your subscribers are on YouTube, are online, okay? So use that tool. Make sure you check out on your studio, it's in audience, like when they're most online, okay? So that's the answer for that. Use the YouTube Studio to know exactly when your audience are most active, okay? Another question? Faith is saying it's not easy, but we have to press on. Yeah, it's true. It's never easy. Something easy usually isn't worth doing it anyway, right? So the YouTube game is very hard. It's so competitive, but the winners are the ones who are the stubborn ones, the ones who are the persistent ones, the ones who just keep on going. When they're posting videos, they get little to no views, they still keep doing it, right? Them getting views or not does not determine if they'll post videos or not, okay? Those are the ones who end up winning at YouTube. And that's the trick. Like I think there's a study that 99% of people who start the YouTube channel, they end up giving up, okay? So you should be that 1% who's just persistent, okay? So Master of Ceremonies is asking, how do I join the group? So for like, let's start with Friends of Tunachiki. For Friends of Tunachiki, it's easy. All you have to do is email us at tunachiki@gmail.com. Tell us about yourself, what type of African videos you make. You join the Friends of Tunachiki. We will be sharing your videos with our community. We will be helping you out if you have any other question, any questions regarding your channel. But for other groups, join Reddit, join YouTube, Facebook, join Twitter, join these groups, these African groups, right? Join, there's one YouTube group that I've joined ever since I started. It's called the YouTube Africa group, YouTube plus 300 Africa group. I'll try to put it in the descriptions below. It's a very important group. I learned a lot from that group. I joined that group when I had 300 subscribers, okay? Now I'm at 700 subscribers. So I cannot say it worked, but I cannot say it did not work. So that's how you join groups, okay? So Akin is asking, what was my motivation when I was not getting much results, okay? So my motivation is it really asks me, it really infuriates me when there's a BBC, a CNN that's misrepresenting Africa on the news, online, and I was using that as fuel for the fire. So even if my videos were not getting views, I see this, I see what they're doing. It used to make me so upset that I just have to make the video. Even if only 3 people will watch that video, at least I would have gone like, hey, only 3 people. Sorry, I'll still have gone, at least I've changed the minds of 3 Africans, right? So that's how I started. That was my drive. So, and for you, you can create your own drive. Maybe you're passionate. It must not be anger all the time. Maybe it's passionate, or you just have this need to educate people. Okay, so that's how you keep on going. You do it because of passion or what drives you. Okay, yeah. So Tenka Menin is asking, how do we easily create branded thumbnails? I don't have Photoshop. There are many online tools for creating branded thumbnails. For us, we use Photoshop, and the others where you can buy them, there's one called Thumbnail Blaster, but that one is a bit expensive. Maybe $30, but it's a one-time fee. You can check it out. It's called Thumbnail Blaster. That one is easy to use. You do not need to be a graphic designer. You do not need to know how to use Photoshop or any graphics editing tool. But for those of you who know how to use Photoshop or what, you can start using your phone. Most phone apps have really good free editing softwares. You can create thumbnails using those phone softwares, right? If you have a Samsung has a really good photo editor. And all the tools that you need that are in Photoshop are in that photo editor. So you start with your phone. Then if the time comes to upgrade to maybe Thumbnail Blaster or Photoshop, at least it will make you reach there way quicker, okay? So Jay the Shooter is asking, what's the name of the African group I just mentioned? I'm assuming you're meaning the one on YouTube, right? Oh, sorry, the one on Facebook. Let me see if I can find the one. Just bear with me a bit. The one on Facebook. Just bear with me a bit. Where are groups? Okay, that's me. So it's called I can show you. Like, can you see it? Oops. Africa YouTube plus 300 301 plus. This is a very good YouTube channel. They also have a WhatsApp group which you can join. You can join the WhatsApp group through the Facebook group. Okay. So those are the groups I'm talking about, and those are the groups you should be looking for on Facebook. Okay. Choose groups that are in the same have the same interest base as you. Okay. So Akin is asking, how consistent were you at the beginning? So first, I started making one video a week because I was slow. I was still learning how to edit videos. I was still learning how to streamline my production. It's called system. Okay. Then after that, I started posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, because analytics told me that's when most of the people on YouTube are online. That's when most of my previous videos do well on these days. So that's why I chose those days. It was not random. Okay. So make sure, try to do the best. Every decision you make on YouTube should be based on analytics recommendation, TubeBuddy recommendation, or vidIQ recommendations. Okay, use software to guide you. Okay, don't use hunches, don't use guesses. Okay, the softwares will guide you nicely. So YouTube told me the best time is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I did that. Then after that, I now started doing every day. Then because I was posting every day, now I went to YouTube to check which is the best time to post, and YouTube told me the exact time where majority of my subscribers, majority of people who like my type of videos are. Okay, then that's when I post at that time. So if you've ever seen a video on your notification just at the right time, no, it's because of analytics that has enabled you to watch. Okay. So Fox About Africa is asking, I have a question, please. What platform is best to buy stock video footage of African countries? Okay, so we really struggle when it comes to this, but us personally, we use envanto.com. We'll write it down in the chat area there. Envanto.com has, I don't want to say a lot, but it has at least enough, especially for African music. We get 100% of our music on Envanto. They've been with us for the long time. It's not a very expensive subscription. They charge us, I think, $30, and you can pay less if you want fewer things. So all our music, all our stock footage comes from Envanto. They've never let us down. They always give us the best to the ability. When it comes to Africa, they don't have that much, but we work with what we have. And the good thing with Envanto, they also keep adding. When we started with Envanto, they had little to none African content, but now they're building up their portfolio. Another one is video blogs. And also you can, if you've got the money for it, you can try Shutterstock and which other one can I get from the top of my head? Video blogs, Shutterstock, and also Vimeo. Vimeo also have a good stock app, and also Adobe. Okay, Adobe they also have a good stock video footage app. But also let me quickly share a link. So if you're looking for stock footage, not African, but just general stock footage, let me find for you a good tool that will help you out. Okay, a good tool that will help you out. Wait, just give me a few minutes. Okay, so the link that I've put up, will give you a whole list of places where you can get free stock footage that you can use for your videos today. They're all for free. They're all open source, copyright free content that you can use. So use this link and also share it with friends and family. Okay, just don't keep it to yourself as hey, I've got a trick of where to get stock footage. No. You can always use this link to find like various content. Okay, I'm not saying just African specific content. They don't have so much African content, but just general. Like if you're looking for general stock footage, that's the place to get it. It has a list of so many other services. Okay, I think like more than 10. So check it out and share also this website with many people in your network. Like I saw another question. It was by by Sizzle Diaries. Sizzle Diaries joined our Friends of Tunacheki, and we shared content to our community, and people really loved it. So which audio tools do you recommend for beginners? So the one I recommend for beginners is the one that's available for free on YouTube. YouTube has like thousands of free stock audio tool. But if you're saying audio tool for editing your sound and voiceovers, use Audacity. Audacity is free, right? You just search Audacity. It's an open source software. As we use Audition, but you know Audition now is an Adobe software where you have to pay. But there's nothing there's nothing Audition can do that Audacity cannot do for your basic YouTube needs. Okay, so check out Audacity. It's a free tool, open source. You don't need to pay anything for it, and it gives you as much features as you have for other paying audio softwares. But for audio stock, try YouTube audio library. It's all for free. They've got so much African music, African background music, African sounds, right, and sound effects. Check that out. Okay. Oraz is asking, what's the long-term plan for Tunacheki? So the long-term plan for Tunacheki, I want Tunacheki to be a huge network where we rival the likes of BBC, we rival the likes of CNN. Okay, we want to share African content to the world. We want to correct the misconception, and for us to do this, we have to go worldwide. We have to go global. We have to reach to as many screens, as many houses, as many households as possible, and tell us our story. We have to tell the story of what the colonialists did to us. We have to tell the story of what new colonialism is doing to us. We have to tell the story of how Africa is rising up from all that, okay? And for us to achieve our goal is to go to as many households, go to as many screens as possible. So Tunacheki network going global, right? Tunacheki being a global network where we do 100% African content, okay? That's our long-term plan. But for now, our short-term plan is to reach 1 million subscribers. And as the way things are going, I think we are on track reaching it this year, okay? So please make sure to share this video with friends and family to achieve that. So just Odd Gamer is also Globally TV is asking, I want to follow your footsteps, but my type of work isn't giving me a chance. Please advise me. Okay, so like even for me, when I started Tunacheki, I was doing my full-time job, right? And scheduling can always be a problem. So the best advice is create time. Okay, don't just say, hey, when I got out of work, I'll make the video. No. Start doing the research at lunchtime. On like if you take public transport on your way home, or if you're in a train, in a bus, like start doing the research there. So when you get home, you have the work is already done. Then maybe you can just record. But if you wait and say, hey, after work, that's when I'm going to start, or the weekend, that's when I'm going to start, that wouldn't really work well for you. You'll always be stressed and pressured, okay? So the best way is use the little time you have to start little, okay? Research, maybe during your lunch break while you're eating. Like maybe like doing edits on your research, like on your way home, or if you're doing public transport or anything, okay? So that's the best advice, and that's the one that I used and worked for me. Another question is just Odgema is saying you have such a big platform. Can you share? Okay. Yeah. It's so the whole point of us is we love sharing upcoming African like our community to upcoming African YouTubers. Please like don't be afraid. You can just email us to be friends of Tonachiki. We'll share your content but it has to be African content. If you're an African YouTuber, it has to be an African like African related. Okay. So DB Production is asking, hey, we have a new Tonachiki member. So Tonachiki, we also offer memberships where you get perks like joining us in live streams, sharing your content, like the Obafa app, sharing, giving you like exclusive perks, like that. Okay. So DB Production has just become a YouTube member. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you so much. So help to share. Nip Code is saying help to share Afro Swahili. So so this is what to make things easy for us. This is what you need to do to become a friends of Tonachiki, right? First, you have to send us an email, a clear email telling us who you are, right? With a thumbnail and with the video that you want us to share. Okay, make things easy for us so that it's not a back and forth email. Okay, make things easy for us. Like if you help us, we will help you. Make things easy for us to process like your request, and we'll definitely help you. So there are two questions. So Quincy, like for becoming a Tonachiki member, I think it's only available if you're based in the US, Canada, Europe, Australia. I don't think it's available yet in Africa. But for becoming a friend of Tonachiki, all you have to do is email us tonachiki@gmail.tv with the things I've asked you, your descriptions of your channel, a thumbnail or a photo of you or a photo relating to your content, and the link of the content that you want us to share. Right, so you can be like giving us. You'll be getting one slot every month. Okay. So Globia TV Africa, I want to make a bilingual content, Hausa and English. So that's a very good idea. Okay, like we really encourage you to do that. Okay, like why only reach one language when you can reach two, when you can reach three? Okay, so as I said, like you can use the available free tools like for that. If you're not fluent at Hausa, Google Translate as Hausa. Okay, so you can do, if you're good at English, you can write your script in English, translate it to Hausa, or the other way around. Write your script in Hausa, translate it to like English, start translating your content. Start translating your description, start translating your description, do two audio versions. Okay. Okay. So now now I'll open it up to the members. If you want to live stream, say hi to people, tell people about your channel a bit, so they can share you. So this one goes to members and friends of Tonachiki. We'll give you a few minutes to tell people about your channel, and like if you're willing, like the it's called what? The door is open. In the meantime, make sure to share this video with friends and family in the comments. Like after this video, share it wide. Okay. So we also have another very important announcement. Okay. We have a very important announcement that I must make. So our friend Dr. Bumi at Sankofa Pan-African series, she's also a friend of Tonachiki, has released this book. It's very it's an African book. It's called Three Women Book. Okay, make sure to check it out. I will play you something small about the book so you can know what it's about. Okay, so here we go. We end it now. Okay, thank you for watching it. Make sure to check out the book. I will leave it in the descriptions below. Okay, Dr. Bumi is a good friend of the channel. Make sure to support her book, support her channel, buy her book. Please check it out. This is how we go forward, by supporting each other. Okay, we are almost reaching the 1 hour mark, and I guess we'll have to open. We'll have to wait till next week to field questions from our members and our channel member. But first, let's have a quick one from Akin, who can just say hi. Hey, Akin.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So this is your chance. You have 1 minute to tell people about your channel, why they should check you out. Okay, so.
Oh, well, I'm Akin. I make videos in regards to Africa, in particular African history, and sometimes here and there in regards to modern issues going on in Africa. And I actually did have one other question for you. I just wanted to ask if you did any collaborations, in the beginning process of starting, the channel, and how much that helped you to get to where you currently are.
Yeah. Like when I started the channel, especially, I started mostly with top 10 videos, right? So we used to collaborate with so many other top 10 channels where like somebody would be like, hey, today I'm making this top 10. Maybe I can make this other one so that they can coincide. There's this friend of mine who started way back. Like right now, I think he's almost reaching 1 million subscribers. He's from Nigeria. He also does top 10, right? So he usually focuses on West Africa. So if he does top 10 richest rappers in West Africa, he used to tell me. Then we share each other's videos. So for me, I do top 10 richest rappers in Africa. So that's how we worked with synergy. Like collaborating doesn't always mean being together in one video, right? It can mean sharing ideas, like jumping on another person's idea. So if like I create like a topic, right? So if you're collaborating, I can tell you in advance, hey, I'm going to create a video about the top 10 strongest militaries in Africa. So you can create the top 10 weakest militaries in Africa, because YouTube would definitely suggest that video next. So that's how we we started with 5 YouTube channels doing top 10s. So that's how we started collaborating early on, like that. So think collaboration in a wider sense, not just, hey, we have to be in a video. Oh, you're here collaborating. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that. Just came to say hi. Thanks for having me.
Okay, you're welcome. So Akin is also a YouTube member and is also a YouTube channel member and is also a friend of Tunacheki. So you can be both, okay? And you get the perks for all those. So let's, we are at our hours mark. Today was a short one, but we'll try do a longer stream for next Saturday. We'll try make it a 2-hour stream. So let's just recap with the announcements that you need to know. So let's, because most people are very interested with the Friends of Tunacheki. Jay the Shooter is asking, I'd like to join. So Jay the Shooter, if you'd like to join, all you have to do is email us at tunacheki@gmail.com. Tell us about your channel, send us a thumbnail, send us links of your videos. We will share it to our community. We will answer your queries on how to further improve like your YouTube game, okay? That's how the Friends of Tunacheki will help you. If you want to become a member and join us directly, you have to be in those regions that support Tunacheki memberships, okay? And if you want to support us indirectly, you can donate to us on PayPal. We'll put the descriptions, the links below. You can become a Patreon, right? We love our Patreons. Rob Green is a Patreon. He's been with us ever since we had like, I think 300 subscribers. And you can also buy our merch. We've got the Teesprings merch store on YouTube, and we've got also our own separate merch store on tunacheki.tv website, /shop, okay? So that's how you can become part of the like Tunacheki groups through all those methods. Friends of Tunacheki, it's us supporting you guys to become better YouTubers. And the other ones I've mentioned, Patreon, YouTube memberships, the merch store, it's you supporting us to do what you are doing, okay? So it's give and give, okay? That's how we work, right? We just want to take, we also give back. And I'm assuming also for you guys, it's also the same. Also, another announcement, make sure to check out the Ethnic Festival. It will be on the 26th and the 27th of February, where it's Afro-Caribbean celebrating their culture, okay? It will be a virtual event. We'll have competitions where you can win some Tunacheki match. Tunacheki will stream the event live. Like there'll be African food, African dances, many just celebrating why we're African, celebrating who we are, right? And also another event that will be coming soon is the Africa History Month that will, for the first time in Africa, will start on the 1st of March, okay? So the African History Month will be streaming African history, where we celebrate the great African achievements of Pan-Africanism and great African achievements like towards the world, right? Africans have done so much for the world. It's time we start being proud of it. It's time we start celebrating. This is the reason for Africa, like the Africa History Month, okay? So the Africa History Month will be on 1st March, and the Ethnic Festival will be on 26th to 27th of March. They'll all be streaming on Tunacheki. They'll be streaming on Tunacheki. So make sure to subscribe, share the events with your friends and family, and also more information on them will be on the links, okay? Another announcement is make sure to check out Dr. Bumi's book from the Sankofa Pan-African series. She's a very good friend of our channel. Please support her. Check out her book. It's through women. I'm sure you'd find it entertaining. Also, another announcement is, for the most important one, thank you for enabling us to reach 700,000 subscribers. As we said earlier, our goal for this year is to reach 1 million subscribers. And so far, we are in February, and we are way like we are on our way there, okay? So let's push it. Please share these videos with friends and family, and you'll help us make this like this go fast, okay? We'll announce what we'll do for when we reach 1 million subscribers. We stopped doing giveaways because YouTube kind of discourages it. It says it encourages things like scams and stuff. So we'll try to find a way where we can give a giveaway without putting anybody's information at risk or risking them being conned or anything. Okay, so we'll try to find a way, a huge giveaway for like for maybe we can do for 10 Tunacheki subscribers. Okay, so we'll think about that when we reach. We still have a long way to go, a bit. Okay, so next week we might have a guest. Okay, we are still working on who we'll invite to help us teach upcoming African YouTubers on how to be successful YouTubers. Okay, so this has been Mekimushi from Tunacheki. You guys have been so kind. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you, and we'll check you out in the next video. Bye bye.